Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pas Jagena, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you some of the technical mistakes that I've faced in the past and how you can be able to overcome those particular mistakes. Let us roll the intro and dive straight into this video. Some of these mistakes, you might have faced them in the past, or even you might face some of these mistakes in future when you are working on set. Now, the first mistake that I've faced in the past is camera overheating. When a camera overheats, that means that you are either exposing it to high temperatures, or even you're shooting high frames, or even a high image quality. Now, how can you be able to overcome such a challenge? What I usually do is either to cover my camera, that is when I'm shooting under high sun temperatures, or even when I'm not shooting under the sun and I'm shooting under a shade and I'm shooting a high image quality that is like 4K, I decide to change my settings a bit and decide to shoot in HD so that my camera can be able to operate in those camera settings, or even in that particular setting. One of the things you have to understand is some cameras overheat just because they are operating under situations that they can't handle that much. So you either need to cover your camera, that is when you're under the sun, or even when you're shooting under high camera settings, you just need to reduce those particular settings, all that image quality, and trust me, your camera will be able to run for a longer period without overheating. The second mistake that I've faced in the past is being able to rush when I'm changing either the camera settings, or even when I'm changing certain gear on set. This will put you in serious damages, or even serious challenges. When you rush, when you're either changing the lens, you will accidentally drop the lens, or even if you have arrived late on set and you're rushing to set up, this will put you in a situation where you will either break a light, or even be able to break a cable at a certain point. So you need to always move slowly on set when you're trying to change either a lens or when you're setting up. Or even if you are trying to rig a camera, you need to do it slowly so that you're not able to damage gear you're using at that particular moment. Another mistake that you run into when you are on a film set is not being able to check your footage after shooting. You need to always check your footage after shooting, because sometimes these cameras tend to run under different settings. That is, if you have hired it from a hiring store, you will shoot an interview in slow motion and you will not take time to review it, and at the end of the day, when you reach into your editing suite, you'll find that the interview you shot is in slow motion and that video will not be usable. There was this particular time that I shot an entire interview in slow motion, but I was only saved because I took time to review this particular footage when I'm still on set. And when I realized that the entire interview was shot in slow motion, I communicated to the creative director on set, and we decided to redo this particular interview. Imagine I didn't take time to review this particular interview. We were going to move away on set happy, and then we reach into the editing suite and we find that the interview was in slow motion. So I advise you to take time and review your content when you are still on set, because sometimes we hire cameras from hiring stores, and those particular cameras are set in different settings that don't work for you while you're shooting a certain documentary, a certain interview, or even a certain type of clip. So it is very professional of you to review your content when you're still on set. Another technical mistake I've done in the past is being able to save all the work on just one storage device, and that is very wrong. What you need to do, you need to always have multiple places where you save your footage, because at the end of the day, these machines tend to get corrupt, and in case a drive gets corrupt, or even it falls off your hands by mistake, it will not work again. Now, if you had a project that you were working on that particular drive and you didn't back it up anywhere else, you will have run into a problem where you either need to reshoot or even you just need to give up that particular type of work. And the client will never understand if you communicate to them after a certain period of time that the work they gave you to work on is corrupt. So I advise you to always have multiple storage devices where you back up your work. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Pius Jagenda. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe to my channel because I upload videos every single week. But also, in case you have learned anything, I advise you to comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.